Let's see why this is full of plastic waste.
Know that plastic waste become one of the most important issue in the world that every people should be responsible for.
Really? Is there any plastic problem happen in Thailand?
Of course, don't you know that every year in Thailand over 27.4 million tons of plastic waste was thrown into the sea, and Thailand was listed as the number 6 country in the world that thrown the most plastic waste into the sea.
So what are the consequences that happens to the sea and marine animals?
So the first one is the microplastic. As when people throw the plastic waste into the sea, this plastic will be scattered and become the microplastic. This microplastic will be in the tissue of the fish, and when the fisher catch the fish and eat, this microplastic in the tissue of the fish will be in the body of the people. The problem that I mentioned before is happen when we eat the fish that eat microplastic, but the next problem is happen with the sea turtles or the sea birds. The sea turtle think that the plastic bag that we throw into the sea is the jellyfish, which is their food. When the sea turtle eat the plastic bag will be plugged in their stomach, so they will feel that they are full all the time, so they don't need to find the food, and they will starving and die. And also this problem happen with the seabirds. Recently, I found some pictures about the seabirds that eat plastic, and I will find this picture in the internet for you. Here is the picture. Can you see that in the body of the food is full of the plastic? And this is sad for the people who loves animals to see that the seabirds eat a lot of plastic and die. Another news, the most infamous news that happened in Thailand is the baby payun named Mariam died because of eating the plastic, and these plastic bags is plug her stomach, so she died, and this news caused the sadness to most of the Thai people. From the plastic problem, we can see that most of the plastic that we thrown into the sea is the plastic that we use one time, or we call it single-use plastic. In the government meeting in 26th of December 2018, the draft plan to reduce the plastic waste was created. This plan was trying to reduce 70% of single-use plastic in the next 20 years. This plan is meet with the Sustainable Development Goal to create the good environment and reduce the waste that impact to the health of people. And the important issue that I want to talk is about the ban of 7 types of single-use plastic within the 2025. So let's see what are the 7 types of single-use plastic that will be banned in 2025. In the year 2019, capsule or the seal of the bottle will be banned. Since 2,600 million pieces of capsule trash were found, and the capsule were used just only one time for seal of the bottle. So when we ban these types of plastic, it do not have effect on us. The next one is oxo. Oxo is the chemicals that add into the plastic bag to make it speed faster when the plastic bag contact with light and oxygen. But when the plastic bag that's mixed with oxo scatter in the air, it haven't gone. It will mix with the air and cause the air pollution. And when the people breathe in the air that have oxo will cause some problem to the health. But the problem of the oxo bags is not easy to cope with, because the oxo bag is widely used among the Thai people. Next one is microbeads. You may wonder that what is the microbead? The microbead is the substances that producer put into the cosmetic, shampoo or toothpaste, and the happen will occur when the water animal eats these microbeads. These microbeads will be lying in the tissue of the water animals, and when the people eat these water animal, the microbeads with the toxic substance will be lying in our body. The three type of plastic that I mentioned before is the plastic that will be banned in 2019. The next one is the plastic that will be banned in 2022. In 2022, the plastic bag with less thick than 36 micron will be banned. From the information, only in Bangkok, more than 26,000 millions of plastic bags were used. So the ban of the plastic bag will reduce the number of plastic bags left in the trash per year. Foam boxes, plastic cups and straw. The plastic cup and straw will be banned in 2025. As we can see, over 700 tons of foam box and 1.72 tons of plastic cups and straw were found in the sea. So when we ban all of these plastic, it will reduce the number of plastic that thrown into the sea and will help to save the life of the sea animals like turtle or seabirds or payun. What we have to do is to reduce the use of plastic bags, straw or cups that is a single use, and not only starting from ourselves but also all of the people in the country need to participate in the reduction of plastic use. We can see from the information in the news that within the year we can reduce using 2,000 billions of plastic bags, which equal to 5,755 tons, which equal to the cost of 400 million baht. We can also see the cooperation from the companies, department store and sellers. Like for example, 7-Eleven, Macro department store and Central also participate in the reduction of the plastic bags. Beginning with the 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven launched the campaign not to receive the plastic bags. Customer can choose not to receive the plastic bags. Within 2019, 7-Eleven expect to reduce back of 1,000 million bags. The store also convert the number of bags to the money and donate the money to the hospital. We can see from the report from the 7-Eleven in the phase 1 of the campaign, 57 million baht was given to the Sirirat Hospital, and in the phase 2 of the campaign, the money will be donated to the hospital in the rural area all over the country. This is the intention of 7-Eleven to donate money from the deny of receiving plastic bags and will be given to the hospital. For Macro department store, the department store hasn't given the plastic bag for 30 years. Macro said that for 30 years, they can reduce the number of plastic bags for 5,400 million bags. Moreover, to catch up with the recent trends, Macro department store launched the campaign Say Hi to Bio, Say No to Plastic Bag. This campaign, Say Hi to Bio, Say No to Plastic Bag from Macro, is aimed to convince the seller or the owners of the shop that buy products from Macro to reduce the use of plastic. And Macro also developed the bio product that's produced from bagasse or what we call chan oil. Furthermore, Macro department store call for the government to help reduce the cost of producing the bio products such as bagasse or chan oil, because these products have the higher cost than product that's produced from plastic or foam. If the government can reduce the cost of producing bio products, the sellers or people tend to use more of bio products instead of producing plastic products. Other brands that join with the recent trends such as Tesco, Lotus, Bixi, Supercenter or Paragon department store are giving the points to the customer that do not receive the plastic bags. Another department store is the Central department store. The store reveals that 50% of the customer did not receive the plastic bags, and they can reduce 2 million of plastic bags. At first, Central said that the customer criticized of Senta did not give the plastic bag, but after that the customer willing to bring their own bags or not receive the plastic bags. Moreover, the department store say that they sell the fabric bags which have the colorful patterns, and these bags are attractive to the customer. As we can see, many people, both individual and the department store, consider that plastic problem is the important issue that everyone in the social need to cope with. And to cope with the plastic problems, it should start from ourselves. In my opinion, it is good to ban the single-use plastic that mentioned above. The single-use plastic like the capsule or the microbeads or the OXO bags should be banned. But for the plastic bag that's less thick than 36 microns or the plastic cups, it should be changed the strategies from giving to the customer freely to be charged with the extra cost when the customer receives these plastic. This strategy will force the customer to bring their own bags or bring their own cups. Otherwise, they will be charged for the extra money. Previously, I mentioned about the advantage of banning the plastic bag, but there are some disadvantages from banning the plastic bag. The first one is the producer will shift from use the plastic that can be recycled to use the plastic that cannot be recycled, which causes a huge problem to the environment. The next one is the products that produce from bio or natural products. What is the natural product that when people think this is the product that produced from tree or bagasse or chan oil, and the product that produced from tree is cause the problem of losing the tree, and the other problem will occur when we cut down the tree or plant a lot of bagasse or a lot of sugar cane. What I want to suggest is that we should bring our own bags or our own cups when we go to the shops or when we buy some food or drinks. This will reduce the use of single-use plastic. And I want to suggest that we should improve our technology of managing the waste. As we can see that in Thailand, the waste we throw that waste into the sea, but we not have the good management of the waste. If we have the good management of the waste, this problem of throwing the waste into the sea will not occur. Apart from my opinion of banning the plastic, I would like to know the aspect of other people in this issue. So I want to interview what is your opinion about banning the plastic?
For my point of view about banning the plastic, I agree to banning the plastic, but I would say that a little or a gradual change would be done, since like people all around the world really get used to using plastic. For example, the straw or the shopping bag when they go to the supermarket and stuff. So I think that a gradual change would be better, not like a huge change or a sudden change, since we need to change our daily basis or the behavior that we've been doing it for our entire life.